In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on December 11, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Marquette versus Notre Dame. Marquette is back on the road to take on Notre Dame from South Bend on Sunday afternoon in a non-conference game. This is a matchup of contrasting styles, with Shaka Smart's pressing style against Mike Brey's more methodical half-court offense. These teams have not played since 2013, when both were part of the Big East. Marquette is 1-6-1 against the spread in their last 8 road games and 1-6-1 against the spread in their last 8 road games against a team with a winning home record, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. Notre Dame is 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 home games and 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games overall, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 games following a win. I get the case to be made for Marquette on the road, as this Golden Eagles team, I'm still thinking about how they put the boots to Baylor, and I'm still a bit hurt after Notre Dame lost to Syracuse last time out. However, this Irish team is still really good at home, and they're not going to win every game. Marquette's also had a lot of their success at home, but they've struggled on the road going back to last year. I'll gladly take the free buckets with the Irish at home here. So the Notre Dame to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Notre Dame is one of the better shooting teams in the nation and has managed to average 73 points per game while playing at the 23rd slowest tempo. The Fighting Irish are also vulnerable on the defensive end, ranking 300th in opponents' field goal percentage. Marquette is averaging 82.5 points per game and will speed this game up, as they are the 46th fastest team in adjusted tempo. Expect the Golden Eagles to get plenty of points in transition, and for Notre Dame to do damage as well, knocking down shots. The Irish certainly won't leave points on the table when they get to the free throw line. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oregon State versus Texas Agricultural and Mechanical. The Oregon State Beavers will be trying to pick up their first road win of the season when they face the Texas Agricultural and Mechanical Aggies on Sunday night. The Beavers are coming off a 63-62 loss to USC as 13.5-point underdogs. The Aggies are coming off an 86-71 loss to Boise State as 5-point favorites. Texas Agricultural and Mechanical is 3-0 in 3 games against Oregon State. The Beavers are 19-7-2 against the spread in their last 28 games following against the spread win, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Aggies are 15-6 against the spread in their last 21 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Beavers' last 7 overall. The over is 5-1 in Aggies' last 6 overall. Oregon State is the recommended side to back, as we should expect to see them grind this game to a snail's pace. Oregon State ranks 340th in Ken Palm's adjusted tempo metric, which has led to some success against more talented opponents such as Duke and USC. The Beavers lost at USC by a single point in a 61-possession game and lost to Duke by 3 in an absurd 56-possession game earlier this year. It's a great strategy employed by Coach Wayne Tinkle, as the variance is amplified by the lower number of possessions. One main way Oregon State might be able to keep this close is by getting easy points at the free throw line. Oregon State ranks 24th nationally in free throw rate, which could be useful against a Texas Agricultural and Mechanical team that has struggled to keep their opponents off the charity stripe. Only 7 teams in the country have allowed a higher free throw rate to their opponents than the Aggies, which will likely be a problem when trying to cover a spread this high. The Texas Agricultural and Mechanical Aggies should be favored on their home court, where they're winning by an average of 24 points. However, Texas Agricultural and Mechanical isn't a great team to just be throwing out numbers like this against other power conference schools. The Oregon State Beavers are a respectable defensive side that's held its own on the road already and only loses in the underdog role by an average of 4 points. So the Oregon State Beavers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Beavers are averaging 65 points per game and 63 points per game on the road. They averaged 62 points per game in their last 3 games against the Aggies. They play at a very slow pace, averaging 67.4 possessions per game, and they're facing a defense that is giving up 59 points per game at home, so expect them to be held under their average in this game. The Aggies are averaging 78 points per game and 82 points per game at home. They averaged 71 points per game in their last 3 games against the Beavers. They play at a fast pace, averaging 72.8 possessions per game. Even though the Beavers are giving up 70 points per game on the road, the Aggies will score enough points to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Mississippi State versus Minnesota. The non-conference schedule of the 2022-2023 college basketball season continues Sunday, December 11th, when the Mississippi State Bulldogs face off against the Minnesota Golden Gophers at Williams Arena in Minneapolis, Minnesota. In their first ever meeting on December 5th, 2021, the Golden Gophers stunned the Bulldogs 81-76 as 12-point road underdogs. The Bulldogs are 1-4-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Golden Gophers are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 3-9-1 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The under is 7-2 in Bulldogs' last 9 overall. The under is 7-3 in Golden Gophers' last 10 overall. The Golden Gophers must be fired up to snap their skid. They are capable of playing much better defense than they've shown over the last few games. The Gophers have allowed 69 or fewer points in each of their first 5 outings in 2022-2023. Both Minnesota and Mississippi State prefer to play at a slow pace, so I believe that the Golden Gophers will keep it close. The Bulldogs are a great defensive team, but their offense hasn't impressed so far this season. The Gophers have scored 70 points against Purdue and 75 versus Michigan. Give me the hosts and points. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The line has been set pretty low, but I can only take the under in this matchup. The Bulldogs register just 63.3 possessions per 40 minutes, while the Golden Gophers tally 64.8. Furthermore, Mississippi State looks like one of the best defensive units in the country, and Minnesota's defense ranks 8th in the nation in free throw rate. The under is 8-1 in the Bulldogs' last 9 games overall and 5-2 in their previous 7 contests played on Sunday. On the other side, 7 of Minnesota's last 10 tilts have gone under the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.